"Goodbye, sis," she said. Her voice dipped in sugar and venom as I cleared my desk. Her false accusations had done their job. HR had believed every word. "Karma's a witch, isn't it?" she smirked, watching me pack the last of my things. The framed photo of us as kids, arms around each other, pretending we'd always have each other's backs. I didn't reply. Not because I couldn't, but because she'd already told me everything I needed to know. We'd joined the company a year apart, me in marketing, her in client relations. I'd pulled her in, vouched for her, called her brilliant in every meeting. I remember her first day, nervous, grateful, clutching a new notepad like it was her lifeline. She used to call me her lucky charm. I didn't realize I was just her ladder. Over time, she started dressing like me, talking like me, finishing my sentences in meetings. The clients adored the sister duo act. It worked, until it didn't. Because the moment she got too close to the top, she needed me out of her way. The first sign was small, a missing file here, a misplaced client report there. Then came the email, a supposed confidential strategy leaked to a competitor with my name on the sent list. IT traced it back to my account. Her face was the picture of sympathy. "I'm so sorry, sis. I can't believe you'd risk everything." Her eyes didn't match her words. They glimmered, like she'd been waiting for that moment. That was the day I stopped being her sister. I didn't defend myself. That surprised her the most, because I knew what silence did. It made people underestimate you. It made them sloppy. And while she celebrated my downfall with champagne in the break room, I was already planning something quieter, something final. My phone buzzed that evening, a number I recognized, Mr. Hale, our biggest client. "Laura, I heard what happened," he said, "but something's off. Those designs your sister sent over, they're identical to the ones you showed me 3 weeks ago." I paused. 3 weeks? Before the email leak. "Would you send me your original draft?" he asked. I did, with every timestamp, every revision, every metadata trail intact. By the time he called back, his tone had changed completely. "Looks like we've been played. Meet me tomorrow morning, quietly." That night, I didn't sleep. I didn't have to. I'd been awake for months, pretending not to see her ambition bleeding through every fake smile. The next morning, I met Hale in his office. He handed me a folder. Inside, proof. Emails, designs, contracts, all traced to her. She'd been using my ideas, my presentations, even my login credentials to build her success. I remember smiling for the first time in weeks. Not out of joy, out of clarity. I didn't want to expose her publicly. No, that would have made her a victim. I wanted her to unravel in private, to realize the cost of every lie when no one was watching. So I played along. I sent her a text that afternoon. "You win. I'm done. Hope the new promotion's worth it." She replied with a heart emoji. Perfect. That same day, Hale transferred the account, not to her department, but directly under mine. Privately, off the books, with a condition: no one was to know until the board meeting in 2 weeks. And during those 2 weeks, I watched her. She strutted around the office, holding client calls she barely understood, taking credit for proposals she didn't write. She thought she'd buried me, but she was standing on the trap door. The day of the board meeting came. I arrived early, not to join, but to watch. From outside the glass wall, I could see her in full glory. Bright blazer, confident smile, convincing everyone that she was the future of the company. Then Hale walked in, calm and deliberate. He placed a thick folder on the table. "This," he said, "belongs to the person who actually did the work." He nodded toward the door, and I stepped in. For a second, the room froze. Her smile faltered. Then her jaw tightened, the way it always did when she realized she'd miscalculated. "Laura," she whispered. I placed the USB drive on the table. Metadata doesn't lie. Her face drained of color as Hale projected her forged files on the screen. Timestamps, digital signatures, the works. Every stolen document linked straight back to her login. Every email she'd sent under my name, laid bare. No yelling, no chaos, just silence. The kind that ends things. She tried to speak, something about misunderstanding, about family, but the board didn't care. By the time security escorted her out, she wasn't my sister anymore, just a stranger wearing her face. As for me, I didn't ask for my old position back. I took hers. With Hale's offer came a promotion and a new department to lead. Karma's a witch, she'd said. She wasn't wrong. She just never thought I'd be the one wearing her crown. A week later, I got a text from her. No words, just a single line. "You ruined me." I typed,